नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका आपके अपने YouTube चैनल रोलिंग लाइफ में। So we will start with our today's topic, which is time and work. We will discuss two important questions. One is on pipes and the other one is on man woman work done by men and women, and the time taken by them to complete the work. These all programs we will take. So we will discuss two fundamental questions on this and on these aspects, which will cover up all the questions related to these problems of time and work. So let us start. So first of all, guys, you have to learn a formula which I am telling you is for efficiency, or you can say it for time taken. That is, efficiency is equal to 100 divided by time taken. So this is the formula you have to remember, or it can be written it as we can write it as time is equal to 100 by efficiency. Okay, you have to learn this formula. This is very easy. So let us start with our first question. So four pipes can fill a reservoir in 10, 20, 30 and 60 hours respectively. The first pipe was opened at 5 a.m., second was opened at 6 a.m., and third was opened at 7 a.m., and fourth was at 8 a.m. Then they are asking at what time will the reservoir will be filled completely. So guys, I am rubbing it for the inconvenience of my board. Please pardon me for that. So this is a very easy question, guys. It can be easily solved by using our formula and some basic concepts. I am writing these all the given things aside, which is four pipes are given A, B, and C, D, and the time taken to complete the to fill the reservoir are 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, and 60 hours, and the time at which the pipes are opened are 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and 8 a.m. All right. So let us start with A. Efficiency of A we will find out first, which will be 100 upon the time taken by A to fill the reservoir, which is 10 hours. So we will divide 100 by 10. So we then we will get 10%. All right. Now similarly we can find out the efficiency for B, which will be 100 upon 20, that will be 5%. Then efficiency for C, that will be 100 upon 30, which will be approximately 3.33%. Now efficiency for D we will find out, that will be 100 upon 60, and that is equal to 1.67% per hours. All these efficiencies are in per hours, as we are taking uh, 10, 20 on the denominator side. So the combined efficiency, if we calculate, we will add EA, EB, EC, and ED, or E4 you can say. Then we will get 10, 5, 3.37, 1.67. This all will be equal to approximately 20%, and which will be in per hour, obviously. You can take the screenshot if you want. I am rubbing this, guys, for the inconvenience of my board. Now we will start with to calculate. We have to calculate now amount of work to be completed till 8 a.m. All right. We had started our tap at 5 a.m., and the fourth tap we had opened at 8 a.m. So we will notice what will be the change from 5 to 8 a.m. So I am writing 10% into 3 plus 5% into 2 plus 3.33 into 1. So how I wrote these guys, I will explain it to you now. We have 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Which will be approximately 3 hours. So at the time we have the first step, 5 a.m. we had 3 hours. So the efficiency for the first step will be of 3 hours to completely fill the reservoir. Now similarly, if we talk about the second tap, which or the pipe, which has efficiency of 5%, which will work for 2 hours, and the similarly the third pipe will work for 1 hour. So we are multiplying the time taken by them with the efficiency. So this is the work completed till 8 a.m. So from here 30, 10 into 3 30, 5 into 2 10, and 3.3. So we will get combined amount of work done will be 43.33%. So what will be the remaining work? That will be 100 minus 43.33. That simply will be 56.67%, which is work left. So now guys, we have work left which is 56.67, which we will remember, and I am erasing this for the inconvenience of my board. Now what we will do, we will find out the time taken by ABCD pipe to fill the reservoir, which will be remaining work, which we had found 56.67, divided by combined efficiency, I'm sorry, combined efficiency, that will be 20% per hour. Those, so we will get 56.67 divided by 20%. So what will be the combined efficiency, which we had find out? 10%, 5%, 3.3%, and 1.67%, addition of these all four pipes efficiency, then which will be 20%. And from here we will get our 50 time taken by the four pipes, and which will be 2 say 16.67 divided by 20. All right. Now we had 2 hours, and now the this fractional term we will convert it into minutes by multiplying it with 60. So from here we will get approximately 50 minutes. So now we had 2 hours and 50 minutes. So the required time will be 8 a.m. plus 2 hours, which will be 10 a.m. And further we had used 50 minutes, which will be 10 hours, I mean 10:50 a.m. answer we will get. So here we got the time taken by the four pipes to fill the reservoir completely. So now we will move to our next problem, or we can say that our next fundamental question, which will have many parts. So you will, I request you to please have a notebook. So let us start with our problem. Question says A can complete a piece of work in 12 days and B in 15 days individually. find the time taken by them. This is the question. So here we are having the various part for this. So the first part is when they worked together. All right, you can take a screenshot for that. Maybe you have seen people using concept of like 1 by 12 or 1 by 15 and then finding the result. Although it is good, but we will start with our basic concept from where these things come. Okay, so we will same use the formula of efficiency is equal to 100 upon time. So we will find out the first EA, which will be efficiency for A, 100 upon 12 in days, that will come approximately 8.33% per day. All right, now we will find out the efficiency for B, which will be 100 upon 15, as this is given, so which will be come out to be 6.67% per day. All right, so now we will find out the combined efficiency for both of them to work together. Let us say that will be EA plus EB, so that will become approximately, that will come 15%, 8.33% plus 6.67% will be the combined efficiency for them, and which will come out to be 15%. Remember this 15% guys, which is combined efficiency. We will use it again and again to solve the further various parts of this question. Okay, so combined efficiency of A and B will be 15%, that you have to remember. Now we will find out the time taken by A and B, as they had asked when they worked together. All right, find the time taken by them when they work together. So time taken by them will be 100 upon 15% per day. That will be nearly 6.67 days. That we can write it as also 6 say 2 by 3 days. So this we had find out guys. Now you can take the screenshot of this if you want. I am getting aside. Now we will start with our second part, which says A and B worked alternatively, started by A. What it means? So how will we find out this? Let us watch here. Now in the first 2 days, A and B together completes 15% of work. How 15% we are getting by A? We had efficiency of A as 8.33 and 6.67 for B, and the combined efficiency was 15%, so which is for 2 days. All right, now hence we had to calculate the efficiency for 100. We have to go for 100%, so I am writing here 15 into 6, which will be 90%. So how I am getting it is A and B completes the work for 2 days, which was 15%. Now at the fourth day they had completed 30% of work, and similarly 45% for the sixth day. Now similarly for the eighth day they had 60%. Now for the 10th day they had 75% of work done completed. Now for the 12 days we had 90% of the work done. So I am getting here 90% on the 12th day the work will be completed. So guys, till the 12th day the B has completed the work. last time, and now the turn for the 13th day will be of A, and which is having efficiency of 8.33%. So we will add 8.33% in 90%. From here we will get the efficiency for 13 day, which will be which will be 98.33%. So now we had to complete it, so we will minus it, subtract it from 100, and from here we will get 100 minus 98.33, 1.67% approximately. So now we had to find out the work for the time taken by B to complete this work. So we will, what we will do, so this will be completed by B alone on the 14th day. All right, 1.67% work. So now time taken by the B on that day will be remaining work with respect to efficiency. So the remaining work we had 1.67, and the efficiency of B is 6.67. From here we will get 1 by 4 days. Okay, now that we will find out the total work completed. So we had completed our 13 days, and now the 14th part is 1 by 4th day. So the answer will be 13 say 1 by 4 day will be the answer for this part, if they had worked alternatively and started by A. Now let us move to our next problem. You can take the screenshot of it if you want. Now I am writing the third part, which is if A, time taken by A and B, if A and B worked alternatively and started by B. Okay, I am making adjustment in the similar phase. Also you can practice with your own. Now in the first 2 day, B and A will work together having the efficiency of 15%. Similarly, we will get 90% of work done will be completed in 12 days, and on the 13th day the B will come to the work, and which will be having an efficiency of 6.67. So we will add 90 plus 6.67 to get 96.67. All right, which will be the work done on the 13th day. Now for the 14th day we have to work with A. So the time taken by A will be is first we have to subtract 100 minus 96.67, which will come out approximately 3.33, I think. You can take the screenshot if you want. Now we have to find out the time taken by B. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We have to find the time taken by A on the 14th day. All right, now we will do what we will do 3.33 divided by the efficiency of A, which was 8.67, 8.33. That will come out to be approximately uh, if we will calculate it, we get 2 by 5 days. Okay, now we had 13 days, and the 14th day we have 2 by 5. So the time taken by A will be 13 say 2 by 5 days, which will be the answer of this part. Alright, now let us move to our next problem, which is the fourth part of this question, and which says A started 2 days later as compared to B. So we had to find out the time taken by them if A had started 2 days later as compared to B. 2 days later, what it says, guys, in the first 2 days, in the first 2 days, B will complete how much work? Uh, First 2 days, B will complete the work 6.67 was the efficiency of B. Alright, if we multiply it by 2 days, as he is going to work for the 2 days, so we will get 13.34% of work will be completed by B in the first 2 days. All right, 9 now from the from the third day onward, from the third day onward, the time taken by A and B will be equal to remaining work by my combined efficiency. Combined efficiency we had found, guys, 8.33 plus 6.67, which was 15% of combined efficiency of A and B. So now we will what we will do, we will find out the time taken by the A and B, which is 18. So we had find out here the efficiency of combined efficiency and the remaining work, which was 86.66. So the time taken by A and B combined will be 86.66 divided by combined efficiency, which will come out to be 5.77, which is approximately 5 by 9 days. So the required time by them will be 2, which was at the starting day time, 2 days, and remaining 5 say 7 by 9, which will come out to be 7 say 7 by 9 days. So it was the answer of this problem. Now let us come to our fifth type of problem for the same question, which says B started 2 days later as compared to A. All right, so which answer of this question I am telling you, guys, this you have to done by your own. You can practice it on your notebook or whatever you like. The answer for this problem is 7 say 5 by 9 in days. All right, this is in days. You have to try it by your own, practice it. Now we are moving to our sixth type of problem for this question, which says A leaves 2 days before the schedule completion of work, and it is given, guys, schedule time when they are working together to complete the work. So it is given the schedule time when they are working together to complete the work. That is approximate, that is given 6 say 2 by 3 days. All right, so it is the time, total time given, which is scheduled time. All right, since now since A leaves 2 days before, so they worked together only for 6 say 2 by 3 minus 2, that will come out to be 4 say 2 by 3 days. So the work to be completed by them in these days will be equal to the efficiency of these two, which was 15%, multiplied by 4 say 2 by 3, that will come out. Let me erase. So the amount of work to be completed by them in these days will be equal to 4 say 2 by 3 multiplied by the efficiency, that was 15%, that will come out to be 70%. So the 70% of work is completed in these days. So the remaining will be the 30%, which will be completed by the B alone. So the we will find out the time taken by the B alone to complete the remaining work using the same formula. Time taken will be equal to remaining work divided by efficiency of B, that will come out to be 4.5 days, that is nearly 4 by 2 days. So the final answer will be 4 2 by 3 plus 4 1 by 2, that will be equal to 9 1 by 6 days. Now I am leaving you with two problems of these two written down below. B leaves 2 days before the completion of the work, time taken you have to find, and the A leaves 2 days before actual completion of work. Okay, the answer for this is 7 7 by 4 for the lower part. Now I am also telling you this, the last part of this, the uppermost. B does the negative work at the same work rate. So for this we will find out the efficiency by subtracting the efficiency of A and B. We will get 1.67. If we multiply it, when we will divide 100 by 1.67, we will get 60 days. So the time taken we can find out by using. Thanks for watching. This was all. Please do share and subscribe and tell any problem in the comment section. Thanks for watching.